if I can just respond quickly to the first comment about housing not, if I understood it correctly, you were saying that you will not necessarily focus on housing first, that there are other priorities that you would like
No,
to...
I'm not saying there's other priorities, I'm saying housing's not the low-hanging fruit. I took your comment to mean that since there's a plan, it must be that there's all these people who are eagerly trying to build affordable housing in our community. And I would suggest that maybe isn't the case, although people may be eager to do it, the programs are not in place to make it happen.
The fact that there's a plan doesn't mean the problem is solved. That is very true, very true. And I was just trying to walk through a process of how we can get involved, and not without reinventing the wheel in terms of ignoring present information or present structures. I also would like to say that there are other priorities that we haven't really talked about, and the other big priority is childcare. If you look at the proportion of money in the monthly budget that is spent on childcare, it is really astronomical. I think that it is time that we talk about public preschool in this country. And if there are researchers and students in the audience, and they want to do a comparative study of other developed economies and countries and look at how many have public preschool and make that comparison and see how they invest in that, I think that will be an excellent study, and perhaps something that can start a new debate about public preschool. And then in terms of the environmental mitigation related to housing, the second question, and the fact that, again, the fact that we have a plan doesn't mean that everything is solved. But it is a good beginning to have a plan. One of the priority areas in the strategic plan in Tampa is, the Tampa city, is to also include environmental mitigation issues. And so there's money set aside for that. I did not see that there's a action committee related to that, but that is perhaps something that we can work towards too. That we already have affordable housing action committee. Perhaps we also need other action committees in the city. So I think that's a very good and valid point.